All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Isreal Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate John Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rockhold was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him one day.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rockhold in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that would have come to pass only a few short years later? But in Isreal Adesanya, you also have the mentality, but the fighting ability to become a UFC champion in only 12, 13 months.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Adesanya is 5 years the elder. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Isreal, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat for Chimaev. You ready? You ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters. Division, hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. Oh, both landed.
And they separate. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. And that one was heavy.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
And they are exchanging leather early. Oh, man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his punches?
One. No. Oh, he got it bad. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh!
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, it's been a kick heavy approach.
Oh, my goodness.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch land, and he's got him hurt very bad. This is such a crazy fight. Powerful leg kick land.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Now Adesanya mixing it up a little bit. We'll see what he can offer on the canvas.
I mean, he can do it all. He's long told us that he has a great ground game. Nobody has forced him to use it yet. Let's see what he does with this position.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
All right, so the strike lands, but my children hit hard.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his opponent's head snapping back. You can see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he has love just smacking.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh!
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Lands a big elbow there. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done. Wow.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, the decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta is going to stop this.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, early round one here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's a taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's going to have to take something on the way inside.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Beautiful leg kick thrown. big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back in range.
Some nice back and forth action here. Ooh, blocks the shot. Big knee lands there. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Nice hook. Oh, straight right. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Oh, nasty elbows now, DC. Hard to see if a cut's been opened up, but gotta think at some point there's gonna be some blood.
You gotta be so close to fight and throw this many elbows back to back. Great job.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, huge elbow. Oh!
What a fantastic strike.
Oh!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Well, these numbers are unofficial, but they are strong. 43 total strikes have landed for Isreal Adesanya. Oh, big left hook there. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to...
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Boom! Big jab. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands yet another uppercut, so those strikes have come in bunches tonight, really starting to find some consistency.
He's finding consistency because he knows that that is a strike.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another... Whoa!
It's over. Holy smokes! What a performance!
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, big elbow. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Adesanya gets caught with that punch.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Stewart.
Slips. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
Good, dirty boxing. Oh, beautiful strike there by Isreal Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Isreal, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. So unable to connect on the uppercut. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Adesanya's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Nice lucha punch.
Adesanya's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken. Oh! Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent who's very bad.
Oh! Back to the jab now, no good. And he landed the right hand there. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attack, young man. Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Punch over the top.
Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Whiffs on the right hand. That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. Nice.
Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent and tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
Okay, ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Nice.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
But now Adesanya mixing it up a little bit. We'll see what he can offer on the canvas.
I mean, he can do it all. He's long told us that he has a great ground game. Nobody has forced him to use it yet. Let's see what he does with this position.
Oh, lands a vicious uppercut to the head.
Beautiful uppercut. Shades of Mike Tyson on Punch-Out back in the day. You couldn't take one of those uppercuts or you would go down. Mike Tyson, or maybe it was Super Saiyan. One of those guys just had a crazy uppercut.
Well-placed kick there by Adesanya. And that one certainly found the target.
Ooh, head kick lands was hurt. Oh, nice combination. Yes.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate. Oh! Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Great punch.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful legs.
They continue to exchange. Look to the head, lands flush there by Adesanya. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Whoa! On top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Just misses there with the left.
Big kick.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full? Oh!
He's in trouble.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just misses with the straight right. Slips. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the outside, go to the clinch, find Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Adesanya, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, big left hook there. Good series of punches by him. And there he is, the king of the 185-pounders, the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion, your winner tonight by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat.
So who's next, he says, as he celebrates in the corner after successfully defending his UFC.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple.
He's out!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Isreal, the last Adesanya.
Well, we are still digesting this result tonight. I barely got a voice, but we do have a new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
I mean, the roof came off of this place when this guy got the win. He is a great fighter that is now the UFC middleweight champion.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Ooh. And they separate.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Andy lands the knee to the body now.
Look at how he turns his hips into that leg kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that. Oh, huge elbow! Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
34 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Isreal Adesanya.
Oh, big elbow.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off.
I believe that the jab was lost. Strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it. Go finish the strike.
And now he lands a combination. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Right hand upstairs.
Another good stick to the head.
Continues to eat power shots here. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh!
These guys are going at it.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, doing it on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Isreal Adesanya.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch. Another leg kick lands flush, and if you're the opponent at this point in time, you got to check something. What are you doing? You got to adjust.
You got to be doing something different, because to this point, what you're doing is not working. Get close, fight chest to chest, maybe relax on the outside. Don't panic. Don't be jumpy. Try to find comfort in knowing that you've done this. You have the reps. You know how to check kicks. Just take your time. Be comfortable. Get that leg up. It's only going to take one great check to make him stop throwing those kicks. Ooh, big shot lands.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Lands flush with that right hand. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast. Always brings his hand right back to his face.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
Here we are, early round two.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Isreal Adesanya's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one strike to end the night.
Back to the feet. Man, Adesanya with beautiful land on the feet. His fights can be hard to call because it's just constant motion. Crazy.
I mean, he has it.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. It's over. What a fight.
And don't be surprised to see him win a $50,000 performance bonus by the end of the night as he stops his opponent there in his tracks, courtesy of that elbow. You know it's been a part of his repertoire for a long time. Beautiful technique. He's got a lot of power with that limb, and he certainly made his opponent pay here tonight. Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop it.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen,